Come.
For the next POI on our POI tier list, we have Hexagon Hideaway. I think I've done this one before, very vaguely. It's actually not in this room. I think it's in the well, correct? Where's that zombie come from? There you are. Yeah, don't do that. I believe in the well over here is the entrance. We got a little bit of outdoor stuff, like a dog. You got a little key ring here that opens the basement. I thought it was in the well. Maybe that's a different one. I thought there was an entrance over here. Yeah, there is. Why is there a key ring there? Let me go check that out first. Then we got an entrance down to the basement. It's actually pretty high tech, considering. We're already at the end loot. Look at that. Yeah, the end loot is not too difficult to get to. The hard part about this POI, though, is that it's pretty close quarters. So I would recommend bringing at least one close-range weapon if you have any. Your best option probably being the SMG, but I mean, the auto shotgun will work wonders. You just gotta be careful because obviously with the auto shotgun, if you're facing armored people, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. So just keep that in mind. I think there is a potential for working vending machines. I don't know why I'm searching things. So, sometimes you can get some food here if you need it. Obviously, they're pretty difficult zombies. It is a tier 3 POI. I'm also on day 69, so it's not like, you know, the zombies I face are going to be at all easier. Got a gun safe here, construction box, and ammo pile, so that's already a great start. A ton of electrical parts, some food, so there's a pretty wide range of stuff in here, loot-wise. You get a wide range of options to choose from. But again, keep in mind, very close quarters, be careful. Alright, and that's all the zombies in here. And then we came in through here. So that should be everything around me. I believe there's a button. Is it in here? Yeah, right here. It opens the garage in the center. Should be a fuck ton of zombies. There they are. I heard them all fall. Fuck. Yeah. Not only do they fall in the room, I think there is actually... Okay, yeah, their AI is still not the greatest. Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing, champ? Don't go down here. Fuck, the drone gave me a heart attack. Okay. Not only are they dangerous in the sense that, like... Oh, interesting. Little secret. Not only is there a lot of zombies in the center, there should be several around here. Let's run through here real fast. Oh, is there something down here? Oh. Hold on, we'll check that in a second. I hear zombies. Let me deal with these guys first. There you are. Shut up. Anyways, here's the end loot. It's only a tier 3, so it's not too difficult. Can drop down here. Come down here. This leads to over here. You got a little button right there. This will then take you to the well that you exit from right here. And you can exit the well. So, pretty straightforward POI. Nothing too crazy. I mean, it literally only took me... How long did it take me? The like, OBS froze. I don't think that took me more than, like, 3 minutes. My OBS is way off. It's saying that it's only been 2 minutes into the stream, but I know it has been more than 2 minutes because I was talking before. Regardless, pretty quick POI based off its size. I mean, like, it's literally just like 4 rooms, 5 rooms. So it's not that big. But you get a decent amount of loot, actually. Like, I mean, you have the entire section, you have med supplies. In this room, you got also the gun safe and everything. You have plenty of food, tons of electrical parts. If you're into farming, you got some bags here for that. Sometimes it's nitrate, and I think that's corn seeds. So you get a mix of nitrate and corn seeds with even more electrical parts. You got a little exit there, which is nice. More electrical parts, mechanical parts. So it's great for resources. Quick resource hit. Has a decent amount of loot for a tier 4, or tier 3, excuse me. It's You got some books, you know, food, all that stuff. It's the one thing about it is it's probably like the worst horde base possible. So don't make this into a horde base. I mean, unless you want to do an underground horde base. In my opinion, underground horde bases never work out too well because they just dig above you. So like, what's the point? Unless you really want to reinforce all of above you with steel. I don't think that's worth the risk or the effort. Might as well just build a regular horde base yourself. So, although this does have a lot of loot and resources, so I'm gonna rank that pretty highly there. Creativity is okay. I mean, like, it's just an underground bunker under a shitty house. There's plenty of those already. It's kind of like a different version of Johnnytown, but like more compact. Johnnytown, I believe that's what it's called. We did that before. It's like it's more of a maze. This is just straight up like, okay, everything's condensed into one big circle. So, creativity, not the greatest. It's not horrible, but it's not good. It's probably like B or C tier. But loot and resources, I'd say for a tier 3, it's probably like an A tier. And then for horde base, probably D or F. I mean, the only good thing about it is that you get all these pieces, but you have to break that anyways to replace your own. And the steel doors, yeah, you can open and close them yourself, but they're obviously all really fucking broken, so you have to repair them all anyways with steel yourself. So, overall, we have, I would say, this is probably gonna be, like a C tier POI, Hexagon Hideaway. It's not horrible, but outside of like, it's a really good smash and grab place, because the loot's at the very beginning. But after you do the smash and grab, you don't need to stay here. Unless you want to harvest all the like electrical parts. It's the only thing you're gonna get from this place. Not much else. So overall, loot and resources are good, but for creativity and for using as a horde base, I would say look elsewhere. So we're gonna give it a C tier for Hexagon Hideaway. Okay, for our next POI rating, we have Installation Blue Ridge. Now, Installation Blue Ridge is a brand new POI in this update, in the 1.0 update. I know it's 1.1 technically, but they didn't really do anything with between 1.0 and 1.1. So, yeah. It's a new POI in since 1.0. So it is completely new. I've done it before. I like it. One thing that I will warn to people is my first time doing this POI, there we go. Okay. There we go. I don't know if that made it better or worse. It should be better. Because for some reason, I don't know why, my audio's on the wrong source. I guess I'll find out in editing if you guys can hear it. Anyways, this is a tier 4 POI, just released. Very, very, very interesting. I like it a lot. I think it looks great. One thing to note is, last time I've done this POI, when I did it as a quest, I couldn't find all the triggers to get all the zombies to spawn, and it got really fucking annoying. Because I straight up, like, I ran through the entire complex like 3 or 4 times, touching every... That's new. Touching every single door I possibly can open and close, and it didn't matter. It didn't matter. They weren't spawning on the zombies, so it was very annoying. That's cool. This is kind of like they wanted to show off a bunch of different stuff, like how you could shoot through doors now that are broken, things like that. That's why they had that. This opens up to a staircase, I believe. I think that's the exit, so you just make a big circle. On the outside of it, real quick, just so I can go over the resources. You got a few cars here, so great for, like, car resources. Spotlights, electrical parts, more electrical parts, generator, saw, all that great stuff. Got a little medical tent here. Can have a little bit of paper, and a chem station, but that's it. Do these have those little piles sometimes? Yeah, they sometimes have military boxes, so you can go up there and see if they have filled military boxes, which can have bullets, I believe. This has military, so check all 4. They can have bullets in them. But the main thing here is the cars. You get a ton of fucking car parts, which is really lovely. Next up, we're gonna go in. You come through here after you press that button. Shows off all the new steel double doors, which look great, by the way. Come down here, you got a little bit of stuff, nothing crazy. And it shows some of the new environmental traps. Oh, I say new. It's been around for 6 months now almost, but the new traps. Oh, hi. I didn't need to reload there. So you can either, you know, just wait for them to come to you, and then you just drop down here, and that's how you skip this whole section. And if you actually look, you can follow the red pipe, and it'll eventually lead to a little turn dial. Red valve off. Careful though, there are some zombies down here. One thing to note, parkour is kind of annoying for this area because you hit your head on fucking everything, so you can't really jump. If you want to quickly run through here, you can. Bullets, trash pile, yada 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 yada. You know, the little small loot in life. Just remember, in this cave, there's 2 jumpers, one on each side, but it's connected, so they just loop around. And then you come back up here. If you turn that dial, fires off. You can also grab these military chests with ammo and flashlight sometimes, as well as small piles of ammo. I don't need it, so we're not gonna carry it. Come over to here. Here's a next area. This is the area that I think I kind of fucked up on. It like completely messed with me. It tests the new water mechanics, which obviously don't look the greatest in my opinion. I mean, it's much better than before now that we actually have real flowing water. But obviously, like, yeah, you can clearly tell it's not the greatest still. They're working on it. It looks good, though. It looks better than before where it didn't even flow. There is also a little secret back here with a duffel bag. So that's good. Come down here, more trash, you know it is. This is also the second generator, so if you're doing the turn on the power one, second generator right there. Bunch of electrical parts from all these components. Duffel bag in there for stuff. This turns off the fire up there, so if you want to just turn that off so you don't have to deal with the bullshit, go ahead. You can also go through there or go up here. Both connect to the same place. Got a little sports bag. Come up here. Yeah, see, like, the water kind of is still not the greatest, but they're trying. It's the effort that counts, I guess. Not really, but still. Got all this going. They really loved showing off all their new stuff with all these new pipes, decoratives, so they really fucking placed them everywhere. You then come up here, leads to the next area. Shower room, shower time, which I know some of y'all motherfuckers need one. Anyways, keep it moving, more duffel bags, more stuff, you know. Nothing fantastic yet. I would argue the outdoors had significantly more resources than the indoors currently. They broke the button, so you can't open the door, but this leads to the elevator we walk down, or the staircase / elevator. Construction box, so the first thing of loot that you can get, like real loot. Got a fire thing, how do we turn it off? Oh, look, it's on the other side. How do we get over there? Guess we gotta go through the kitchen. Or cafeteria. Cafe kitchen? I don't know. Vending machine, couple bathrooms, working vending machine, which is nice. Always can use those. Fountain drain, cash register with some money. Y'all know the drill. This, as soon as you walk in though, triggers all the zombies out there. There's also a door right there that's blocked off, which also gives you a little bit of, you know, environmental storytelling. Like, oh, one of the zombies, or one of the people got infected, and we had to quickly lock them away. So, you know, we locked them in the pantry and boarded it up. But oh no, we left food in there. Yada yada yada. So if you need food, go there. Press that, turns off the fire. You can now walk back and forth very easily. Part of the elevator. Got a little rope here that you can climb up. That leads to in the elevator. That leads to the next floor. Let me real quickly go around that. This is also another construction box. You had a couple construction boxes going. This leads back to where we came from, I believe. Let me check. Yeah, this leads to the showers. So don't worry about this door too much. It just leads directly to the showers, just in case if you were curious. Wanted to make sure. But come up the elevator. We're on the next floor now. Come over here. This is just an open area. Oh, hi, how are you? Another bathroom. It's a medical wing now. Okay, that's someone hit me. Chem station. Books. PhD if you want to steal it. Medical cabinet, all the fun jazz. Door that's locked, another box, some more stuff, you know. Not a ton of great stuff, but more stuff. Secret wall that they break open. More bullets. Yeah, so. I kind of wish, duffel bag up there, but I kind of wish these things also were like crates that had like bullets in them. Like they're ammo boxes, aren't they? Yeah, they're literal ammo boxes that say 7.62. Why the fuck can't we open these? I don't know, but they get me hyped for no reason. I think you get metal from them, don't you? Do you not use an impact driver? I guess you don't. You get metal from them, but like, what's the fucking point of 10 metal, you know? Not really worth the time or effort. Big room up here. Got several zombies in here, so be careful. Okay. Cleared that out. Ooh. We got doors, we got walls breaking. We got walls breaking, we got walls shaking. Holy shit, hi. Got a little ambush going in the military base. What the fuck? Hold on. Shut up, phone. Thank you. Oh! Okay. I'm currently getting ambushed right now. Not now, Siri. Okay. Got another box if you want to loot that. Oh, hi! Oh, no. Level 169. Let's fucking go. I don't play on this world anymore. Yeah, so we got another, you know, hidden entrance to this place. Button that opens that steel door. More books. Someone like to read, I guess, in the tub. That's cool. But yeah, it's just a way to go through there. Press this button, that opens the doors downstairs. This also I think it also opens the trap door that leads up here, which is at the top of the mountain. Yay! But yeah. So I believe now that we cleared that out, if we go down here, isn't there a way into this building? Yep, the door's open, which is the end loot. You know, you got 2 equipment racks to loot. I'm gonna drop that in a second. You got military shelves. You got 2 crates, plus the 3rd one up there. So you get 3 crates, tier 4 loot box. Yeah, sometimes there's stuff up there. Got a military bag, a military chest, and a tier 4 end loot, as always. So not bad loot. Not bad loot, you know. The first few floors you really don't get anything, but once you get to the last 2, you get, you know, a ton of books, you get the crate in there, you get all the end loot down there. But, I mean, outside of the last floor that you search before you come up this top area and just leave, you don't really get shit. So, keep that in mind. It's not really a quick loot, unless you have, like, such high mining skills that you can just come up here and use your pickaxe to break a steel hatch. Which, I mean, I don't know about you, but I really would not want to break 21,000 health. So I would just do this. I would just do this. Because look, it's 10,000 health to break 2 fucking blocks and you can drop in. Ta-da. I think you can even get out that way, can you? Maybe you can't. No, you can. I bet if you finagle it enough, you can. Worst comes to worst, you just break a 3rd block. Or you just, I don't know. I don't fucking know. You can break in really easy. Breaking out may not be as easy. Regardless, you don't really get much loot until the end. And you'll notice this door's open, which is right next to the end loot. Right here. So, overall, come out this way as well if you really need to. If you have a strong enough pickaxe, or if you want to waste some time, you can break a steel door. I don't know why a steel door has more health than a steel hatch. That's kind of weird to me, but whatever. So you can just break this steel door if you want. Come over here, run up the stairs, kill a few zombies, and you get all the loot. And that's pretty much 90% of loot in the entire fucking building. So resource-wise, decent. Probably like a B tier, I'd say. You know, you got 3 cars plus a bunch of other stuff, and you got little bits here and there inside, so it's decent resources. Loot, probably C. I mean, it's a tier 4, but, you know, the only loot is really on the last floor. All the other loot is kind of shit in the building itself, so say a C tier maybe. right? There's like, what, 1 construction box on the other floors? So maybe 2. So in my opinion, not really a great loot building. Okay for resources, not great for loot. For a horde base, I mean, you could probably make a cool horde base, but it'd take a fuck ton of renovations. Like, in all honesty, your best solution would probably be to, like, build a pathway up to that hatch and build, like, a fighting position up there. Or you could turn this into a fighting position, because I think there is enough blocks around it to where you could make this a fighting position, and they should all come to here. So you could have either. So it could be a decent horde base. I don't know if they would be smart enough to come up here and dig. But I think this would be, you could probably make this into a pretty cool horde base if you wanted to. But that's something you're gonna have to test for yourself. Maybe I'll do a horde improvement on this building at some point. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever gonna do horde improvement again because it wasn't that fun and it was kind of hard. And I'm not very good at horde bases, but who knows? Maybe I'll do a horde improvement again. Let me know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I feel like this would be a cool area too. I think they would dig from the top. And if they dig from the top, you'd have to build a horde base up there, and that kind of is not fun. So, horde base, I'm gonna say for now, like a C tier. I don't wanna be too strict on it. But yeah, so creativity A, if not S. I love this. I think it's a really cool, just POI in general. I think it's really well done for like creativity, so I'll say S tier, fuck it. But yeah. So, for installation Blue Ridge, we have C tier for loot, B tier for resource collection, probably C tier for horde base, but I say S tier for creativity. So I would say it's probably a B tier. If they can't dig into the top, if you build a horde base down there, a horde fighting position down there, I'm gonna say it's A tier. I think it'd be cooler to be A tier. But I'm gonna say B tier because I think it's good, but I think that, like, obviously, like, the lack of loot outside of the last floor kind of sucks. And there isn't, I mean, unless you want to, like, the only resources there really is abundance of is the electrical parts. But, like, every tier 3 and tier 4 have a ton of electrical parts. So, I'm coming to that realization myself. But overall, still a great POI, still fun to loot. If you want to try it out, please do. It gives you a good walkthrough of every single, like, all the traps in the game and, like, the new doors and stuff like that. So if you're new to 7 days, new to the new update at least, and you haven't seen a lot of the stuff like the doors, double doors, the ability to shoot through doors that are broken, this is a good one to do. This is a good one to just, like, walk you through how to do all of it, because you get multiple, you know, tutorials, I guess you could say. So it's pretty good.